I was recording and the freaking game crashed, and I got the drop. I praised the drop, and then it crashed. Um, that's pretty funny. All right, so as I was saying, let me ask you guys a question: is playing a sport like tennis, basketball, I don't even want to say football, but football, um, golf, like are these skills, right? Like when you play tennis, right, you're developing a skill. You're developing the motor skill, you're developing the understanding, right? Keyword motor skill, right? Because the movements of it and the execution of it, keyword there that's going to come into play for the kids in the back, the execution of them. Hold on, I got two kind of. Oh, okay. So the execution of it, of swinging the racket or swinging the golf head, golf stick, golf club. I can't believe I say golf stick. You know, swinging all that shit, the motions and everything, that's a skill, right? So I bring this up because this is a discussion that's been starting to arise from the depths of the abyss that we call bad thoughts and stupid thoughts, right? There's this notion going around that execution in fighting games is not a skill. Okay, so there is so much wrong with that. Okay, so first of all, if it's not a skill, why, when they market the game as easier, they take it out? Why? Is it possibly because it's something that you would have to develop, right? I don't know what the keyword would be here, right? But skill you would have to develop to be better, right? The motor function, the function of committing a combo or doing a command and doing it without thinking, right? Because that's when you're good at it, when you don't have to think about it. But that is a skill, okay? That's why they had to take it out. And that's why the game is less skillful, because it demands less of the player. And execution, and then they try to say like, oh, the game isn't less skillful because it doesn't have execution. Imagine any sport without having basketball. Let's just say tennis, right? I'm just gonna say tennis because I play tennis. So imagine playing tennis. I should maybe use basketball because that's someone everyone knows. But imagine tennis without the execution. It would just be whoever's the fastest player, right? Because what is tennis really? It's one, okay, maybe there's also two more factors, but one, running from one side to the other. Two, the mind game of how you're going to hit it back, right? And then three, the skill of executing it. So there's three factors to the game of tennis. Skill, we'll call it stamina, right? And then mind games. So there's three aspects, okay? And that's kind of like fighting games too. You got the mind games, you got the execution, and then you got what is possible, what can be done, the possibilities, right? So when they take out one and they gut the other one, which is the possibilities, they also gut the mind games. But that's not the point. Let's just stay on topic here, which is the execution. They want to have their cake and eat it too, because it started with Strive, again I'm saying it, and they want to say, oh, the game, just because they took out the execution doesn't mean the game's less skillful. They want to say that they're skillful players without putting in the work of the execution. Now, I'm not, I don't like long combos. That's just the truth of it. I've been trying many different fighting games, and one big factor if I'm going to play it is long ass combos. I tried Skullgirls, I tried it, and I've watched some games, and the average combo is 7 seconds, hitting up to like 13, 15 seconds. And that's a long time. Close your eyes right now for 13 seconds. So I just counted to 13. That's a long. That was dreadful, wasn't it? That was the longest 13 seconds of your whole entire life, bro. And that's in a game, where you're fighting against someone else. That's 13 seconds. You're not doing anything because this guy. I like to call it peacocking. Is when they use their long ass combos. I hope that term gets some traction, gets some feet. I want other people to start using it, right? So it's peacocking, right? Using these long ass combos. But I'm never gonna say that it doesn't require skill. Motor functions are skills, guys. Okay, so I'm bringing this up because with Strive and then now DNF Duel, they're saying, oh, just because there's no combos, this low execution doesn't mean it's not a skillful game. Guys, we're moving to dive kick. I'm not even exaggerating here. We're moving to dive kick. One button execution. Come on, guys. Execution. I know people don't like. Look, I'm gonna talk more about DNF Duel later, but I want to this video just for that argument of people saying execution is not a skill. Please, guys, it is. Okay, it's something that's hard. It's hard work. It's a motor function that takes time to do. Okay. Now, do combos really have to be freaking 13 seconds long? Hopefully not. But there is something to admire about being able to execute these long combos consistently. Like, can you do it? No, you can't, because you want to add the game, so you don't have to compete against people who are willing to put in the time for that. Okay, that's it.